Alright, so hello guys. First day of school was today. Great, already ready to graduate. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do some credential harvesting using some social engineering. And this is for educational purposes only. Yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. So anyway, we're going to go into this thing that I'm using. And this comes pre-installed on Linux and on Kali, and this is the social engineering toolbox. Turn password. And anyway, we're here. So we have all these options. Select from the menu. I'm gonna press 1 because this is gonna be a social engineering attack. Alright, and so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing website attack vectors. It's going to be 2. And then we're going to be doing credential harvesting attack method, which is going to be 3. And then I'm going to be cloning a site, which is 2. And then, so that's just whatever IP, not spoofing my IP. Okay, so this is the fun part. This was when you get to choose what website, and it can be any website. It's not a vulnerability from the website. This is just a tool that's used. Alright. It's gonna take a second. So anyway, I can now go on to, so my home IP it's gonna be the same for everyone. So look, you see right here, I now have this clone of Facebook. This looks exactly like Facebook. You can tell from the home thing up here, only it's running a clone on my home IP. Now, I mean, I guess a lot of people are probably going to notice that it's running on an IP address, but again, you can like spoof that IP or make it look like an actual domain. So why don't we go ahead and enter in some credentials, right? Like hello@123gmail.com. And then, you know what, let's do a really good password. And it says this connection is not secure. Well, this would say it even if it wasn't like a copy, even if it wasn't a cloned website. If you have a certificate for this website, then it won't say that. So we can do login. Sure, whatever. Login, and wow, you can notice that it redirected you back to the actual Facebook login. And so a lot of people are just going to enter their credentials in again, not even realizing that they entered the first time. So you can look over here in this terminal and see that while that was happening, all this stuff was going on. So we can scroll back up, and we can see where it said right here, it found our email, and then it found our password as well. So then you can go back using this information and log into their actual Facebook. Now this isn't like the Facebook I used. I just did a random login, whatever. It wasn't like an actual valid login. So yeah, that's just how it's really an example of social engineering credentials. And if you're thinking of a good way to stop this, really the best possible thing to do is enable two-factor authentication for like all social media, just everything. I have it set up through work. So that way it's going to send you a new code every time. And of course, just be like super careful what you're clicking on. Like if a website's secure, just monitor all of that. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful.